So this then is the HTC U11, and I wanted to show it to you on a very nice sunny day. You can see the reflection on the back of here. I have had this review handset for quite some time, and it has been with me all the way up to Scotland on a charity cycle ride. It has been in my jeans with keys. It has been in my pockets with money, cash, coins, and you can see the back of that phone isn't really scratched or sort of damaged in any way. It is a gorgeous rear, and it's very eye-catching. It's a lot of people have commented on the back of this phone and they've asked what phone it is, because HTC have sadly fallen out of the limelight somewhat. But you can see here the volume controls, a power button here, although there is a double tap to wake it up, and you can also press the fingerprint key at the bottom here. You've got the capacitive buttons either side, so you can get them back there, and the menu system here. On the other side of the phone it's fairly clear, and the top you've got the additional microphone and the SIM tray, if we get focused in on it, the SIM tray there. And then on the bottom, no 3.5mm audio ports, sadly, but you do get an external speaker there on the left hand side, and the USB-C power connector even. I'll just give you a quick guide around the phone here. I've installed quite a lot of my own apps. I've used this as my primary handset for a number of weeks now, just to properly test it. As we always do with Cool Smartphone, we don't give phones just a 5-minute look and then do a full review. This is a full review for a number of weeks. You can go into the settings here. You can see it's got this Edge Sense, which I will show you. You basically squeeze the phone like this and it will fire into the camera. You can set how, I'll do that again, you can set how much strength you have to put into it. You can see here, it's quite hard to see on that screen, but there are dots that appear on the screen when you squeeze it. This has appeared in a recent operating system upgrade, and even when I don't want to activate it, these blue dots are kind of there, which can be a little annoying. But yeah, you press it a bit harder and it will fire into the camera like that. You can also get it to do more advanced things. So if we go into Edge Sense on the top here, we can enable advanced mode. We can adjust the squeeze force level, so you can maybe have to squeeze it for longer and more. The advanced mode here, you can set that up and you can get it to do different tasks depending on whether you squeeze and hold or you do a short squeeze, which is pretty good. You've got the adaptive brightness, and you've got the boom sound, which comes out of that bottom speaker. We've also got the U-Sonic active noise cancellation. The headphones that come with this phone are very good indeed. It's good to see some high quality headphones coming with a smartphone nowadays. This model, this HTC U11, has got 4 gig of storage and 4 gig of memory rather, and 64 gig of storage. It's just I've boosted it with a 64 gig SD card as well. Obviously I've got all my apps installed on here and they run very quickly. Just have a look at the processor on here. It's got a very fast processor. I'll put all this detail into the review, but one thing I have noticed is in the camera there tends to be sometimes, and I can't quite put my finger on it, but it has I have got a few jutters on the preview screen. I'm not entirely sure why. We got this HTC Sense companion, which sort of follows you around and gives you little bits of advice on whether you should maybe charge the phone before you go for a meeting, etc. Says, hey, you might run out of battery life. But that is the HTC U11, and you can see it's a bit of a fingerprint magnet. I've already got my fingerprints on it, and just a little view for you.